Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. This is my go-to soft glam. I'm excited to film one of these. I've never done this before. If you want to know how I got this look, just keep watching. I have an event I'm going to tonight with some girlfriends. I already prepped and primed my skin. I haven't used primer in a long time and I really don't think it's that necessary, but the reviews on this were so good, I had to try it. Just went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This just adds a little bit more of a glow. This is the NYX Fix Stick Pro. I do struggle with acne. I used to use the NARS Paint Pot Concealer, but I saw someone use this and I really like it so far, so. Then I'm just going in and spot concealing all of my blemishes. I guess I can tell you guys a little bit about me while I'm getting ready. I am 26 years old. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas, but I feel like I'm like on the spot right now, even though I just totally put myself on the spot. Yes, I'm one of 5 siblings. 4 of which are step. I have one real younger brother. My parents are divorced, obviously. They divorced when I was 9. I did go to college, and I do think college is great, but college was not for me. The only reason I went was because my parents said that if I wanted to move out of the house at 18, I needed to be in college and paying my own bills. So I said, done. Of course, living in a house with 6 kids, I couldn't wait to have my own room. So I was out of the house at 18, working full-time and paying my way through college, which was a little intense for an 18-year-old. So of course I dropped out. I was a bartender for like 8 years. I loved bartending. And I was a cart girl on the golf course. That was a lot of fun. That was probably one of my most loved jobs. I loved bartending. Bartending was a lot of fun. It definitely taught me a lot of social skills. I will say that. But I dropped out of college because it was so expensive. And I was paying my own rent and my bills. And I was just like, I cannot. I really don't want to pull out loans. I don't want to go through all that, and I'm just not having a good time. So I dropped out and pursued real estate instead. This is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. I take this product on the inner corners of my eyes and the outer corners. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline. This is in the pink shade. This, I love a bright under eye. I go in with this little brush and I just press everything in. I used to love my beauty blender for this part, but she started picking up too much product and I kept getting pissed off because I was like, why am I going through all of my concealer so fast? My beauty blender was eating her up. And then just go in and blend everything together. I mainly start with the inner corners first, blending it downwards towards my nose, and then going towards the outer corners. I actually already have my brows microbladed. I know some people have some like mixed emotions about microblading, but for me personally, I love it. This is Dior Forever Skin Contour. This is in the lighter shade. I sometimes will take this directly on the skin, but I think today I wanna go for a little bit more of a airbrushed look. So I'm gonna take the product straight onto my brush. I call these steps my underpainting steps because after I do all of this, I will go in with my foundation. This product is worth the price. I'm telling you, I've used all kinds of bronzers and this is my favorite. I keep forgetting to tell you guys fun facts. I used to do competitive gymnastics. I was in gymnastics for like 8 years. Competed for 2 and then switched over to cheerleading. That was my entire life for all of high school. I used to use high-end foundations. I used to love the Makeup Forever foundations. I used to love Giorgio Armani. I still do. What else did I used to use? Lancome. I probably will switch back, but for now, these 2 are just the L'Oreal Infallible 32-hour Fresh Wear foundation. I like to mix these. So I underpainted and now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I kind of take it and swipe it. I used to use beauty blenders for this part too. A brush just gives me a much smoother application and it's not eating all of my product. This is the only drugstore foundation I will use. My skin doesn't break out with it. It's really affordable and it just leaves. I like a fuller coverage foundation because, again, I do struggle with acne. I actually used to talk to myself like I was filming a YouTube video doing my makeup, so it's really nice now to actually be able to film a YouTube video doing my makeup because now I feel less crazy. I actually learned how to do my makeup from YouTube. I would watch videos all the time and I perfected. When I tell you, I used to wear a winged liner every day of high school. Concealer and just brighten everything up again. I know this is a lot of product, but when I tell you it photographs and lasts me all night, it lasts me all night. I love having a bright under eye, and I've just noticed when I do this extra step, it makes it super bright. This part's important because when you're using that little brush, sometimes you can not cohesively blend everything together, but this just makes everything look cohesive. The Rare Beauty in the shade Grace. I use this peach shade and then I put that on like the highs of my cheeks. And then I go in with the gold above. It blends out so beautifully on the skin. I know what you're thinking, Blair, that's a lot of product, but it's so pretty in photos. Go ahead and set everything with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. This is the most important step of my makeup routine. This really just sets everything. I go in all the creases underneath my eyes, my smile lines, and I really make sure to get extra coverage on my blemishes. My Morphe Brightening Pink. You can get these little powder puffs on Amazon. They are amazing. I just go in and press the pink powder underneath my eyes. I like my eyes to be really bright, so I use a heavy hand with this powder. I'm telling you, I like my under eyes to be bright as hell. Laura Mercier translucent powder and bake right under. I know that Morphe also makes a translucent powder, but the Laura Mercier just has always been my safe space. Charlotte Tilbury again. I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury all of the areas that I didn't get the bake, and then I'm going in with my new favorite blush. The powdered blush is so pigmented in this palette. I absolutely love it. I am an avid blushaholic, but I'm going in with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate. I love this bronzer. It's not too orange. I used to use bronzers that were way too orange for my skin tone, so this is the perfect shade. I used to like do the whole process of like really contouring my nose with bronzer, and then I don't know, I didn't like the way it looked on me. I'm going in with my new Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. There's two cream eyeshadows on the edge, so I might try and do like a blended out or smoky liner look because I love doing smoked liners. When I tell you she's brand new, I love a new palette. I'm going in with this shade all over my lid. And then I'm taking this bronzy shade and blending it all over my crease. Too. So I get her on my finger and then I just place her on. I'll go in one more time with the brush. I won't add any more product to it, but I just like to blend. Okay, sorry guys, I had to do that off camera because there's no way that the amount of pressure. I don't mind doing a whole nother video for how I do my liner, but I don't have the time today to talk you through that. Just took the brown shade on the gel side and then I set it with some brown shadow. And I'm gonna curl my lashes. I look crazy when I curl my lashes, like actually crazy. So, and then I go in with the Better Than Sex brown mascara. I already forgot telling you guys fun facts about myself. See what I mean? I DJ sometimes. Taught myself how to DJ, and then I actually had a couple, I take that back. I didn't fully teach myself. I had a couple friends actually really teach me the ropes. I was a bedroom DJ for like 5 years and then got my first gig like 3 years ago. And I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. I'm gonna go in again with some eyeshadow. The same shade I used on my crease. I'm gonna use underneath my eyes. Telescopic mascara for the bottom lashes.
This is the best mascara for lower lashes. The best.
I haven't used strip lashes in a minute. They're little half lashes and they were only like $4. So I said add to cart. I'm using the Duo Lash Glue in the clear. I have a cat. Her name's Bonnie, but she rarely goes by Bonnie. I mostly call her Angel because she's my little angel. I used to hate cats. Bonnie, cover your ears. Fucking like, I was terrified of cats, actually. I didn't hate them. I was more so scared of them. I don't know. I just didn't really understand them. Cats are so misunderstood now that I have one. I didn't want a dog at the time. I was bartending and I was gone for upwards to like 10 hours a day. So it felt really wrong to bring a dog into that. I thought a cat probably would enjoy me being gone. I really like these lashes. I think these are my new favorite lashes. I love when things turn out exactly thought it would. Oh, these lashes are perfect.
I like to let my bake set while I'm doing all of the rest of my makeup. And now I'm just going through and pressing it into my skin. I don't like to swipe it because I feel like it takes away from the bake.
I do like to overline just a little bit.
This is Kylie's Precision Pout liner in the shade Smitten.
Okay, liner's on. And then I'm going in with the Dior Maximizer. Setting spray, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury. Don't have this. I get the small ones because I travel a lot, but if you don't have this in your makeup kit, I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Your makeup actually does last all night. I'm gonna finish my hair. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much. I love you all. I'm gonna make sure to put all of the products down below. But until next time, I will see you next time. Love you.